Reckless. Well, in Gainesville, there's a Luchas player called Lucidator, who is currently also in the bracket, but
the Reckless also obviously have quite a bit of experience in the matchup, but I'm not sure if the
experience will mean much against Hyperflame. Speaking from experience, Hyperflame plays much different than Lucidator does, so this should be an interesting set. And we're starting on Stadium. Kind of makes sense. The low ceiling is something that Hyperflame would really want. Also, first hand warmers. Low ceiling is something Hyperflame would really want in order to get early kills with Lucas up smash and such. And obviously, as a long stage, the Reckless will likely love all the room to run. Same for Hyperflame. A lot of banana play from the Reckless, but it looks like we're getting right into it. Alright, banana stopping a Hyperflame combo before it starts. Now, normally, actually, I think that combo would go a lot longer, but I think Reckless's experience actually helping him out a lot here, just in terms of just being able to SDI out of Hyperflame stuff. Ooh, almost had the not quite. The Kong does not fall that fast. Hyperflame not barely, but he has some decent DI on the forward smash type to be being kind of random. And Lucas down tilt is not very good. Not very good when they're CCing it, trying to do a CC down slash shot. So Reckless takes first blood. Now he's stuck on a ledge with no banana and no good way off. His banana is now on a platform, so it's completely nullified until he can grab it. But he is still not dead. Impressive. Ooh. And down goes Reckless. Hyperflame doing a good job taking 3%. Although, even if it was a bit of a sloppy time getting there with the banana tripping. And now Hyperflame has the banana. Good job with Hyperflame at keeping control of the banana, keeping the Reckless away when he obviously wanted to get the banana back as soon as possible. That unfortunate loss of offense up, but if you can clean up the stock fast enough, you can at least get it back for the start of Reckless's net stock. Hyperflame's trying to cover Reckless jumping with the back air, but Reckless just isn't fighting. He's just going low, continue going low and grabbing ledge. And now they're both kind of in an awkward state of just very small punishes but lots of hits, minor hits. Now Hyperflame's stuck with banana. I think he's trying to get jab, magnet, up smash probably, is what I'm guessing. But it's just not working out. That was a really good banana, but really good play by Hyperflame to dip a little bit farther back with his double jump, and the rope snake lies again. But thankfully for Hyperflame, he did not die from it. Probably, maybe he should have, but he was at least far enough away. And barely living. Ooh, this could be a reversal. Wow, he did not get the reversal. And that is perfect DI. Impressive. Neither of them are really dying. Reckless living to almost 200%. Hyperflame still sitting pretty at 160. Now Derek is doing his classic try and mix up on their shields by doing nothing and forward smashing the other way, expecting a roll. Can work really well, but if it doesn't work, he sometimes looks dumb. Ooh. Hyperflame's trying to run away with this. Reckless really needs to clean up the stock now. 120%. And Hyperflame is still on his third stock. And he's not going to die from that, not quite. That air dodge barely saving him. But Derek finally cleans up the stock. 120% though on his second to last stock versus Hyperflame's completely fresh stock is not a good spot. And he's down to his last stock. And Hyperflame currently has control of the banana. Banana just went off stage. And Hyperflame, knowing that Reckless is going to want to get his banana back as soon as possible, immediately goes up when he expects him to pull the banana. Thankfully speaking of Junebug experience. Ooh, this is bad. But in general, I feel like D-Reckless has actually done a really good job not letting Hyperflame get the massive combos he is known for. With good SDI and DI knowing exactly when he can actually get out. But I think that's it. That was a pretty good 2-stock by Hyperflame, but at the start, D-Reckless was looking really, really strong. Now, the counter pick I expect, I think he might go FD, actually. That seems to be a favorite of D-Reckless, either that or Delfino's. But then he might be a bit too nervous about the ceiling on FD. I think well, that's why I think FD or Delfino's is the likely counter pitch. Green Hill. Let me see this as well. He feels like he's being out dash danced. And just needs to be able to put the pressure on Hyper immediately. Banana's already coming into play. Hyper claiming it right at the start of the game. D-Reckless has been spinning a lot at the end of the last game and this game near the ledge and he comboed. Not a good spot to be in. Hyper had to give up the ledge there. It was too risky to get grabbed otherwise. But he cleans up that first stock a lot better than last time. And with offense up, of course he loses it right as I say it. He's probably trying to go for a wave bounce side B. The DI by D-Reckless to avoid being fair chained. And Hyperflame once again in control of the banana, not laying him back on stage. He went for a cheeky gimp, but not working out. D-Reckless is probably down. Hyperflame knowing better than to actually hit him, otherwise he'd help him recover. Ooh, and then he just tried to peek. For some reason, Hyperflame was off stage. I think he was trying to go to the ledge or something. Going a bit too far out, had to PK Thunder, and just died. What's been very important, though, so far, has been how the control of Banana has shifted. From the beginning of the last game, a lot of the time, D-Reckless was obviously in control of Banana, SD probably should be, and it faulted too. But as the game has gone on, Hyperflame seems to have gotten a hold on when D-Reckless pulls the Banana, how he likes to use it, and has started to take control of it much better. Excellent SDI, though, by D-Reckless not getting hit by the last hit in there. If he did, that might have been the stock. But he is currently in a really rough spot. 3 stocks to 1, and Hyperflame is still only at 45% on his second stock. This is looking very dire for the Gainesville hero. Making out of pools as a 3rd seed. Can he pull this off? It's going to require a lot of reach right now. Ooh. I think he tripped over the banana on the way there. Maybe that messed him up. By the way, 2 stocks to 1. D-Reckless stock. Last stock still looking healthy. But Hyperflame currently has control of the banana. Diddy dash set going right over the banana. Very kind of rude interaction, but makes sense. He's not technically touching the ground. D-Reckless, I think, was going for a cheeky gimp. Oh! No!